Are we heading towards the apocalypse? All those movies that we seen when we was kids and growing up about the future, and it looks so fucking crappy and dirty, and everybody's dirty, and everybody works some whack-ass job and lives in some whack-ass place. Are we going there right now? Is that where we're heading right now? Because it seems like it. Billionaires and trillionaires are running the world in the open for the first time ever. I urge everybody that's watching this video to really think about what I'm saying, man. Tish Hyman here. I'm a woman from the Bronx, New York, who lives in Los Angeles, California. And I gotta tell you guys something right now that we need to be thinking about. For the first time in history, ever, in your mother's lifetime, your grandmother's lifetime, your great-grands, in anybody's lifetime, billionaires and trillionaires run the world in the open. It was hidden. Now they finally have every single thing in place to truly run the world. All the powers that be been powering and being. But they wasn't like having the whole shit sold up. You know what I'm saying? There were people in the politics that were actually politicians, right? They had somebody to hold the reins back. Because not everybody was a rich person trying to control the world. You know, like, oh, this governor here, this person here, this member of the Senate wasn't down. But for the first time ever, it seems like every billionaire and trillionaire in America and outside of America is down. They finally got all the powers that be invested in this plan. Like Elon Musk is very smart. He's definitely pushing things forward in technology. It's a politician. This man ain't even American. Even lets me further know that this shit ain't about America. This is about rich. I don't know about you, but I can't see this being a good thing. I can't see this going anywhere positive for the average working American or even for millionaires. What's a millionaire to a trillionaire and a billionaire? Yo, this shit is crazy and I don't think everybody's thinking about it. A millionaire is poor to these billionaires and trillionaires. Can you imagine what the average citizen of America is to these billionaires and trillionaires? Are you guys thinking about that? They can't feel your pain, yo. You can be pushed anywhere when you don't own land. You could be living in an apartment for 10 years, pay your rent on time for 10 years, be a good tenant, and the landlord decide they want to put you out, they're putting you out. And now with the new billionaires and trillionaires making the laws, I doubt there's going to be laws to protect people who rent. What is the average life going to be like in 10 years? Black Mirror, yo. Men in Black, all this shit. They told us this shit in the movie. Aliens. I'm just talking in my kitchen about what I'm thinking. Music was the first thing that they devalued. All kinds of people from disadvantaged neighborhoods and backgrounds were becoming rich off of music. Dr. Dre, P. Diddy, Kanye West, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. First, they devalued music. You know, with the streaming services, with Napster, all of this, give it away for free. And not just any type of music, hip-hop, black music, urban music, because I don't know any other genre where they're giving away music for free. They buying out all the catalogs. Why they buying out all the catalogs, y'all? Because they want to control everything. If you don't sell your catalog now, you're going to sell later for cheap. What happens when they marginalize you out of the business? They own all the catalogs. They sinking and licensing their music. Sell now while the stock is high. 2020. Attack on the independently rich. A lot of businesses couldn't survive. All around the world. If you guys think that this whole fire shit was natural, I don't know. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm not saying it was. I'm saying, hey, nothing would surprise me these days. Millionaires, y'all, are not safe. What the fuck is a millionaire to a billionaire or a trillionaire? Like all those apocalypse movies that we've seen that show the future with people all dirty, living in some bullshit, everybody's poor. That shit is where I think we headed. AI takes all the jobs. Let's just say you got $50 million right now. To a trillionaire, a millionaire, you got $50, bro. And if you're not a creator or innovator or someone who's constantly thinking of ways to like come up with new things in a new world, you are just as vulnerable to where the future's going as a motherfucker with $50. 50 million and $50, the only difference between that is time. God knows how much it's gonna cost for somebody to actually have a nice place to live in a nice neighborhood going forward into the future. So let's just say the average rent is, I don't know, 15 grand a month for a poor person, because billionaires and trillionaires run the world, so their rents are like 50, 100, you know what I mean? They building shit. They just owning everything. Let's say you spend $1 million a year just to survive. In the cheapest world, by the way. 50 years, you broke. Now you went from being this person to just as average as the normal person. What do those normal people do? I don't know in the future. I seen movies where niggas is all powering bikes and riding bikes 8 hours a day just to eat because there's no jobs. Creation and innovation is the only way to save yourself in this new world. But how many minds are really, truly creative enough? It sounds crazy, but you gotta think big. You gotta think about your future. I don't even know if we're too far gone because the plays are laid out. I don't give a shit who the president is. It's already laid out. Palisades gone. Altadena gone. That's what really made me see it. It was like, yo, rich people over here that's not really with the program, that just ain't really got enough millions or billions. I don't know if y'all can really make it to the new world. So we're gonna see, boom, by taking away all your shit. If you're really, really, really rich, you'll be able to rebuild. It's gonna be stressed, but you're gonna be able to rebuild. But there's a lot of people who are quote unquote good and rich that cannot rebuild. They will sell their land. And hopefully, you know, in the new world, there'll be places to live that aren't like the middle of nowhere that are affordable. Cause LA and New York, forget about it. Miami, forget it. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like I know what to expect from this government no more. All the shit for the average man that made America great before, I feel like it's gone. The inauguration, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Trump, and everybody just TikToking, overlooking all the real reality of the shit that making money is gonna become harder and harder to do as you get into this new world. I used to think I knew what would be happening in my life today. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel certain about anything. And anyone who does is truly not really looking at the world. You're not looking at it with your eyes. I urge everybody that's watching this video to really think about what I'm saying, man. Just look at the whole grand scheme of things. Billionaires and trillionaires are now openly running the world. And if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what will. What's a millionaire to a billionaire and a trillionaire? A poor person. And what is the average person who's not a millionaire to a billionaire or a trillionaire? A slave, an invalid, someone not even worthy of air. Based on what I'm seeing, it's not looking good. This is my first full video on YouTube. I'm gonna start posting on YouTube more because like, I don't even know where the world's going. I don't even know if I don't know how long I'm gonna be alive on this earth. So I'm putting everything out there. Let's really start talking about the real world. Where's it going? Where the jobs going? What's really happening, yo? Like, I'm just thinking. So let's think together. Let's all come together and think here. The working class, what is the working class gonna do when AI takes over all the jobs? What will the humans do? What the fuck are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? We gotta be innovative. We gotta be ahead. We gotta really think about this. Create, create, create. Create, create, create. Create something great today. I keep creating more stuff. Keep creating and selling because in this new world, I don't think a lot of people understand where we're going.